I'm gonna do a quick vlog. Hello. I am currently sitting on top of Mount Yona on January 4th, and I was thinking about doing a vlog, but my partner might be coming soon, and I don't really want him to see that I'm videoing, but I'm very cold, but I'm very content, and this area is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, here he comes. But I'm very excited about the new year, bringing in the new year. I am unfortunately having to use this for lighting. I'm not gonna put this in, but I'm just doing a note to myself because it's kind of funny. Let's see. Oh, this lighting's gross. Ooh. Hey, kind of what I wanted to talk to the vlog about today was preparing yourself to be the best wife that you can be. Now I've been doing a lot of like Bible studies and reading a lot and trying to learn as much as I can, to get myself ready for my future husband. But that's kind of what I wanted to like talk a little bit about today was like when I was doing research on like, okay, what is everybody else saying? Like, how do you be the best future wife? And when I went and I read a bunch of posts, it was like, you need to keep your house really clean, and you need to make sure that you know how to cook. And I was like, this ain't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the spiritual side. What can I do? What is my future husband looking for? And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about in this video was how do we become the future wives that our husbands are looking for. The first point I wanted to say was enjoy being single. And that is calling the kettle black, because I struggle being single because I'm like, I don't want to be alone, God. Am I going to be alone forever? Like all of these thoughts fill my head, but enjoy the time that the Lord set out for you, because you have literally the rest of your life, or most of the rest of your life, to be with the person that the Lord has destined you to be with. I believe it's His will to lay out a future husband for us. If it's a desire of your heart, pray about it. The Lord gives us those desires. Like, I desire to be united with somebody, to become one flesh with somebody. But how do I be the best version of myself I can be for this person? For this point, I wanted to reflect on Philippians 4:8, and it says, and now fix your thoughts on what is true, honorable, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. In this season of singleness, you can be thinking about and reflecting on what is true, what is honorable, and what is lovely. Don't be thinking about a past ex. Don't be thinking about how people have wronged you and hold all of this anger in your heart. Become a joyful person and know that you can be like the bison and you can be like the buffalo running into a storm, because you're going to get out of the storm quicker if you run into it instead of like the cows who run away from it. And now they're in the storm longer because of that. Some of the things that I wrote down in my journal recently were, wisdom like no other grows in those hard places, unearthed in the messy. If you've gone through a breakup, this time is very refining, and this time is drawing things out of you and fixing things you might have brought into a marriage. Like, what an amazing marriage you're going to be able to go into, because now you've learned these things about yourself, and you can be on the road to be like, okay, God, you've pruned this for my life. Now I want you to search me and know my inward thoughts. That's Psalm 139. And then the prayer for the end of this was, I need your perspective, God. I come before you and humbly admit my desperate dependence on you. My desperate dependence on you. My second point is, a man can't define you. And you have to be in that heart posture before you enter in your next relationship, because it's really easy to get into the point where it's like, oh, I'll be fine because I have my boyfriend. But at any moment, he could be stripped away. At any moment, something could change about him. And we have to be okay with that, because our worth is not tied to who our boyfriends are. Our worth is not tied to everything that our future boyfriends and husbands do. He can't be our identity. So in this time, find identity in Christ. Find what it means to be you with just you. You're beautiful just how you are. You're wonderful as God made you. That doesn't mean that we are supposed to stay the same. That doesn't mean we're supposed to stay the same and that we're not supposed to grow at any point, because what's the point of that? Like, if God is like, oh yeah, you're fine just how you are and all of your sin and all your brokenness, then what's the point? He's a good father, and a good father is going to call us out and make us better, but he's going to love us for how he made us, and that you're beautiful and you're not defined by a person. You're defined by Jesus. You're defined by Christ. And then my third point, do a little bit of research about the role that we are supposed to play as women, biblical roles. We are meant to be the partners of men. That's why Eve was created, was an equal partner, meaning that we share in the responsibility. Ladies, just as much as our husbands are supposed to be the head of the household and the spiritual protector and the protector, we also have a part to play in that. We cannot just assume that our future husbands are going to be perfect in any way and that they have to carry all this weight by themselves, because that's not what we were designed for. Adam needed a helper, and we as women are the helper. And it doesn't diminish us in any way. It doesn't make us less than. I think it makes us so amazing as women that we were designed to be the perfect equal partner. I think that's wonderful and beautiful. And that's why I believe for whoever is watching this, you have somebody out there. You're not going to be alone. But don't try to force something that's not in God's plan. God allows us to experience things sometimes, and maybe it's disobeying. I had this conversation with my father earlier about a decision he made, and he doesn't even know if he was disobeying God or not, but God made it right. And God blessed him, even if he didn't make the right choice, or even if he didn't go into the right relationship. How amazing is it that we are the clay and he is the potter? No one else gets to be the potter. Don't let people shape you into who you're not. Let God be that perfect potter. Let him shape your life. So my points are all over the place because I didn't even write them down. So I hope that through this video, you can come away being like, okay, I can be okay because God's got it. He's got it in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. I believe in you. And yeah. Alright, hey vlog. I don't have anything to do today, and so I have decided to take you along with me to go make some bagels and do some meal prep for this new semester. So let's go. Alright, so successfully grabbed my items for my bagels, but then if you see these clouds, there's supposed to be a winter storm rolling through, and I'm very excited. I hope it does snow. I haven't seen snow in 2 years, but I'm really hoping and kind of praying that the Lord would just let it snow. That sounds so silly, but I really want it to snow. So I went out and got the stuff. We've got Greek yogurt, got cream cheese. That's gonna go into making our everything bagels. And the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. So I'm staying inside today. Okay, I was slightly afraid that. So I'm making stuffed everything. This is really loud. I'm making stuffed everything bagels. So yeah, I'm excited, and I will show you guys the results. guess we've all been hurting like a little napping mother. So I accidentally forgot to film a follow-up video, but here are the bagels, and I'm very happy with how they turned out. And I wanted to say thank you so much for coming with me on this vlog journey and listening, and until next time, see ya.